Hello, guys. And I get a lot of questions about education in America. And I just graduated, from college last week. There is a rain outside, so I have some time to share it with you. And education in America is a very interesting subject. I am from another country. I'm from Russia, so we have completely different system. And I graduated from college in Russia long time ago with accounting degree, and now I'm graduating from Palm Beach State College. My degree was business, so I can just share with you my experience, but I want to begin with some basics. That's what I learned from my friends in America who are Americans. So from kindergarten to college, the United States education system is very complex and often it is controversial. But how exactly does it work? So I asked my friends, and that's what they said. And it is very hard to compare it to another countries because I never lived in another countries. But I'm very proud of my Russian education. I think it was amazing, amazing teachers, amazing. Like we didn't have ChatGPT, we didn't have any help. If you was doing statistics, you really was doing statistics. In Palm Beach State College, it was also nice. I was doing everything by myself, but honestly, sometimes it was like people just try to search for something for answers, and it a little bit annoyed me. But it's just 21st century. I don't blame American system on that. And United States system, educational system divided for certain parts and into several key levels, and that is very hard for me to understand because I never studied this path. Like preschool, they call it pre-K, for children ages 3 to 5. And it is optional but helps prepare kids for school. And I sort of can understand that it's more like a kindergarten as soon as I understand. That's how I understand it. After that, kindergarten to fifth grade, age 5 to 11, middle school, this is like junior high. Middle school, they call it, is typically 6th to 8th grade. So it is age usually 11 till 14, so you understand. And high school is one of the most important. It is 9th to 12th grade, and age is 14 to 18. Students earn a diploma when they graduate. So this is the most important for Americans. That's what they usually probably get, because a lot of Americans don't even get like master degree or like university degree, college degree. A lot of them don't even want to do that, even if they will get promotion after that. That's what's surprising me. And after high school, students can choose to attend college, schools, or join workforce. That's what people usually do. They have to choose it. And sometimes people go community college, 2-year associate's degree, and 4-year college or university's bachelor degree and beyond. So you can get also a master degree. So for me, even college degree is very hard to understand. And graduate programs, it is master's, doctoral, and professional degrees. And it is very interesting for me because I'm from another country, but again, the rain is going crazy. And write in the commenting section which country are you from and what did you get from your country. Like, I mean, did you get education? Because I am very proud of my education. My education is one of the best in the world, and I got master degree in accounting. It is amazing. And I also completely did evaluation, like subject by subject. Education is controlled in America by state and local levels, and it breaks down like federal level and everything. I don't think it is very important for you, but I want to tell you that it was very interesting for me to study in American system And I still love my teachers. They are the best. They are the best. And I still remember my Russian teachers also. I love them. I feel like some people just love to study. And I remember I was going to my college and I was just like, I honestly just love to study so much, like write all of that letters, essay, and everything. And literature, English literature class was amazing. I still remember my teacher, Oscar, he was amazing. And just like I remember each teacher, I remember names, everything. And honestly, like I highly recommend Palm Beach State College. I am very proud that, and Palm Beach State College is a very old community college, so it is not expensive. I mean, compared to in other things, I paid like $1,000 for one subject, and I need as international student, I needed like 4 subjects a semester, so I paid like $8,000 a year minimum, or maybe like 10 sometimes. But you also have to buy insurance. That is what, but it's more like a medical system, so I don't want to go into depths, but they pushed me. And everybody, all the international students have to have health insurance. And maybe that's smart, but I mean, when I was in language school in New York, they didn't push us for that. I didn't have insurance, and I'm not like 20 years old. I'm grown adult, so I feel like people should decide it by itself. But I understand them that the government doesn't want to take care of sort of like, you know, that they don't want to take care of people who doesn't have insurance. Maybe that makes sense, but I just felt like it's a little bit too much. And they have a lot of testings in America. We didn't have it in Russia when I was born in 90s. We had it at some point, testing, but honestly, it was a little bit complicated for me. That basically you learn and then you have to choose from multiple answers. But that is easier, I would say. Sometimes I would just go even if I'm not ready for the class, and I would pass easily just because I have already knowledge and I can just choose logically. But I think it's a little bit weird that you can just choose the answer logically. And critics say that testing stresses students and teachers, but I honestly think that it's like opposite. It's much easier. What I want to tell you is that I tried to choose classes only from like 10 a.m., like 12. So when I wake up, I can sleep till 9 and then go. And what I want to share with you is that if you choose classes at 8 a.m., then you're gonna face a lot of challenges like wake up early and so on. And I feel like it's terrible, honestly, because if you don't sleep well, then you go college and you can't even concentrate. And so I chose like 2 classes at 8 a.m. statistics and like biology or something. And I remember that I failed them and I had to retake statistics and biology. I just didn't take. I took like business class, business like economics, macro and microeconomics. I took a lot of classes. And also, I don't like that in America, people who can't afford education, they go take student debt and they easily go and basically, you know, go into that debt. And in Russia, we don't do that. We, for example, my parents, you either like choose free education, whatever your level of education is, or you study more and you go next year, or you can pay, but it would be like $1,000 a year. So it's not as expensive. When I was studying again, it was like 5, 10 years ago. But honestly, in America, education is very expensive and people just go into debt and they don't feel secure even. I get it if you at least gonna really go get like doctoral degree or lawyer, but how do you know that you like it? And then you have all that pressure. Because, for example, I took accounting degree from Russia and I don't like it anymore. I never used it in my life and just it just really, how can you know that you love it or not when you're 18? So I switched my major to basically business, and now I'm very satisfied. I'm honestly very happy. I do a lot with my degree. I work and so on. And now I have OPT program, so I'm gonna just work 1 year, and it's gonna help me. But guys, I thank you for watching, and there is also like a lot of different like STEM educations like engineering, math. There are a lot of different things you have to learn about education, but you have to go in depth about what is interesting for you, like doctoral or how this work, how that works. But this is amazing. Bye.